Anyone who attends Shabbat's morning services on a regular basis is familiar with the Hebrew words Asher Bacharbanu Mikol Ha'amim, that God chose us from all the nations. Let's talk about the idea that the Jews are God's chosen people. Shalom, my friends. Yes, the subject of chosenness is a complex one. Did God really choose Israel from among all the nations? According to the Torah, in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 2, we read, "For you are a people holy to the Lord your God. The Lord your God chose you from among all other nations to be his treasured people on earth." But the meaning of being chosen is a subject well worth exploring. Does being God's chosen people mean that Jews are in any way better than other people or closer to God than other people?
No.
Let's start with this. The Torah does not say anything about the Jews.
The two names right out of the Bible, which has got nothing to do with the Jews.
The Torah is talking about the Israelites. Historically, the Israelites predate Judaism as we know it today, although clearly it was the Israelites from whom the Jewish religion later emerged. So now we've refined our discussion a bit. Now we're talking about why God chose the Israelites. Did the Israelites have anything distinctive to them that would make God choose them? I believe that the answer is yes, and that the distinctive idea held by the Israelites was ethical monotheism. Many other religions have adopted the concept, but it is undeniable that it came from the Israelites. I believe that is why God singles them out in the verse from Deuteronomy. Over the centuries, this idea has been misunderstood and was often a source of resentment of the Jewish people. But anyone who truly understands it knows that there is not even a hint of self-aggrandizement in it. There is an old rhyme that goes as follows: "How odd of God to choose the Jews. It's not so odd. The Jews chose God." It's actually a pretty decent summary of the concept. For Jews,
You certainly don't look Jewish.
the idea of chosenness has never been understood as us being better than others. We understand it as us having more obligations to God than others. For example, if I go to a lunch with a pastor friend of mine, and the menu includes both shrimp salad and tuna salad, my pastor friend has no religious obligations limiting his choice. I do. Tuna salad is kosher, shrimp salad is not, so I'm ready to order immediately. And by the way, I didn't grow up kosher, so when I refrain from shellfish, I know what I'm missing. Maybe I'll do a video on why I became kosher in the near future. But let me not go too far afield right now. I have another important point to make, one that I think puts to rest the misconception that being chosen implies being inherently superior to others, and that is that anyone who wishes to become part of the Jewish people is able to do so through religious conversion. Today, many refer to such people as Jews by choice. For purposes of this video, I will say that Jews by choice have chosen to be chosen. So please, whether you are Jewish or part of another religion, please understand the meaning of the phrase chosen people. Are we better than anyone else?
No? No.
But we are the ones who gave ethical monotheism to the world, and we do have obligations such as the dietary laws, which apply only to the Jewish people. But the bottom line is this: every human being was created in the image of God, which has nothing to do with our physical bodies, by the way. Being created in the image of God refers to the human moral compass, and that is something that every human being possesses, although some people's do seem to be a little more accurate than others. We'll talk about that another time. We are all created in God's image, and therefore every life is of infinite value. So yes, I believe in the concept of the chosen people, but I see it the same way as that little rhyme I shared with you before. It's really not so odd. It's just that the Jews chose God. Do you find that the idea of Jewish chosenness is problematic, or do you think it's benign? Please leave your thoughts in the comments box. And if you found this video worthwhile, please do give it a thumbs up. That helps put our videos in front of more viewers. Let me also take a moment to remind you, my friends, that the Rabbi study is supported by the generosity of our patrons who donate as little as $3 a month. If you'd like to support our efforts to address major issues of life from a Judeo-Christian perspective, you can become a patron using the link to patreon.com, which I've put in the description box below the video. Of course, we would also appreciate you subscribing to the channel. You do have to be logged into YouTube or my face won't pop up and you can't subscribe. But if you are logged in, subscribe simply by clicking on my face right over here, or watch another video by clicking on its icon right over there. As ever, until next time, Shabbat Shalom.